This photograph of a large metal jet sitting inside of a hangar is an F-102. It's called a Delta Dagger. It was a jet interceptor from the late 50s, early 60s, designed during the height of the Cold War. And I think it's almost iconic in its sort of representation of our country and the history and that part of our history from the Cold War and all the stuff that goes with it. I think it's really just a beautiful piece of hardware, and I just love the lines. When I came across it originally, I was just struck with its sort of power, and I wanted to create a photograph of this jet in all of its glory sitting in this hangar. I tried to almost create it, and I think I succeeded, in making it look like a pure, elegant still life. In the harsh light of daytime, when you walk into the hangar and all the lights are turned on and just you could see everything, it's not that impressive. But at night, when I light it just precisely and, have the ceiling and the floor and shadows and, drawing out the shapes above it and below it, I really think it takes on a wonderful presence. I tried to make it look more so like a formal still life, like you could imagine painters in the 1800s, 1600s have a beautiful still life with an orange and an apple and a bowl of fruit on the table and a pitcher of water, and have this sort of classic formal setting. I tried to do the same thing with this jet and sort of draw out the beauty and elegance in the jet inherent. And I think it works relatively well. The jet itself is in the process of being restored, as I mentioned, and right now it's got no paint on it. So it's been worked on for years and years, literally, by volunteers to get it to this point. And this is just before they really put it back together, fully paint it, and then put it on display in the museum. Anyway, I thought you'd enjoy it. That's kind of where I'm coming from. Oh, one last thing. If you want to read a little of the story about, how the shot happened and who helped me, there's a really neat and very nice guy named Russ Schaff who was involved in helping me take this photograph. And I think the written narrative is charming and kind of fun. You might enjoy it, about like him and myself and how the shot came to be. Anyway, that's really all. I hope you enjoy it. I certainly do.